that you went away.
Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Andra. I make commentary videos on public figures and media, and today we are talking a little bit about Brendon Urie from Panic at the Disco. So two of my, I think, top 3 watched videos. So there is a video I made about iPhone shortcuts and like how to make a nice theme on your iPhone, and then the 2 videos I made on Brendon I think are my top watched videos. And I wanted to show something that I found out later, like after posting the videos. I just never got around to showing it. So in my videos I was talking about the allegations against Brendon for the fact that he was accused of raping someone, which has been proven false, but it's been proven that he's, I think it was like a bodyguard of his, was called Zach Hall, and he was on tour with them a lot. He was a lifelong kind of friend with Brendon, so many years of friendship, and he was actually a sexual harasser and a big creep, and because of that he got fired. So that was how the situation was resolved, which was fine, because I did think that Brendon was innocent. I just thought my problem with him was he was not addressing the situation for months, and I thought that that is not normal to not address something as serious as rape. Even if it's a false accusation, you should still have addressed it sooner than waiting for months, because it proves to me that you don't take it with like the seriously or whatever that it needs to be treated with. And that was my initial thought, and that's why I was criticizing him. And also criticizing him for saying that he will maintain his friendship with Zach Hall despite the fact that he's a total creep, and that despite firing him, he will continue to be the same relationship in private with him. I do not agree with that. However, I can't impose Brendon what to do. He's not someone that I know, he's not my friend, I can tell him what to do. So I've moved past that. However, I saw a video about him making a very tasteless joke, which I didn't know about when this whole drama was going on. Or maybe not drama, drama is not the proper word because it's a serious thing. I'm a survivor as well, by the way, in case you are new to the channel and haven't seen the other videos, so don't think that I'm not treating it with the respect and, again, seriousness that it deserves, because I am. I just didn't like see this when this was happening. I saw it later and I wanted to talk about it, but I just never got around to it.
We leave you with this thought. If I see you after the show, I'm gonna fuck you. And I don't care if you want it. I more care if you don't want it. Because then I really want it. Dude. I really want it, bro.
So, yes, this is a joke. In my opinion, it's a tasteless joke. I get dark humor, but I do not think that this kind of humor is appropriate when you have a show with I don't know how many people in the audience, many of whom are minors, and you talk about how you really want to do it when the other person doesn't want to. I think that sets a bad example, first of all, for girls. It sets an example if they are small, that, like, you know, young, 15 or whatever, that when they grow up, they can't say no to the man because he will take what he wants, so you might as well not object to it. Or it sets an example for the man that if the girl doesn't want it, but you do, it's okay. You can do whatever you want. And I think that obviously that's horrible. I know that that's not his intention. It's just a joke. I get that. I just don't think that knowing their fan base, many of whom are teenagers, they're kids. Their fan base are not all adults, and they know that. So they should know better than to set this kind of example. And I'm not saying artists are responsible for raising children. The parents are responsible for raising children. I think it's weird to put artists on a microscope of like what they can say and what they can't based on, oh, children are watching. I don't agree with it generally, but I think when it's something like this should not really be acceptable in public spaces to say such a thing anyways. I think if you are with a close friend and that close friend appreciates this kind of humor, then that's okay. But if you are in a public space with a lot of people who can hear you, with varying opinions, who you don't know, you shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff, and that's just my opinion. Again, like I said in the last video when I discussed Brendon and his apology, they are, like the band Panic at the Disco, are people that I'll continue to listen to and to keep up with, but not with the same excitement like I used to before. And there are things like this that are piling up slowly in, you know, my limit of like what I would tolerate to continue to support someone, because I've seen some racially charged, racially insensitive comments that he's made in the past, and I think even some homophobic comments were like going around back then in 2020 when this whole thing started. So there are few things where I think, few areas where it's problematic, and I don't think we should treat him as a role model, but at the same time I know Panic helped a lot of people with dealing with their mental health crisis, depression, anxiety, so on. And I can appreciate that they fulfill that role to some people, and I'm not saying to stop listening to him or to the band, because like I said, I am still listening as well. I just want people to have some criticism, even for their faves. It's okay to critique your fave, it's okay to not agree with everything your fave does. We are humans, we are not robots, and they're not cult leaders, they are just artists, and we can like their artistry while still critiquing them. Let me know what you think, comment down below, and like this video if you like it, subscribe for more commentary on just pop culture in general, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Ever since the day that you